Alright, hello and welcome back to the third episode. I have actually realized that there is an invasion of Libya that the British is currently conducting, but that's not my issue. I'm also being invaded, which is a bit of my issue, except even though they outnumbered me almost 10 to 1, they have not made any progress. Nice. Not really able to defend any of my convoys, but they're not either. They're losing a lot more than I am. Probably see. I went all the way down to 89% in one turn, so I've had to max out my transport capacity. Anyways, it's time to do our ambush. The other thing is just a conquest, which we'll be getting in. Again, there's just a couple of destroyers. I'll probably have these run away because we are outnumbered and outgunned. Also, chances are if you're watching this, you're probably not subscribed. So please subscribe. It's free. Helps me out a whole lot. And yeah, I appreciate it. Well, apparently I am not only completely outnumbered, but they are also way bigger than I am. Not really sure how that works. But yeah, you guys just run away. Walk up and run away. Well, despite my best efforts, they seem to have caught up to me. This is rather unfortunate. They do seem to be turning in a way that makes me think that there's going to be torpedoes incoming, but considering the fact that I'm driving directly away from them at a slight turn, means that I will probably end up dodging those torpedoes. And they're already gone again. Lovely. Well, despite my bestest of efforts, the M4 has taken a hit. Unfortunately, I might have to sacrifice the M4 in order to get away with the rest of these ships, but I don't believe in sacrificing ships. What I might have to do is simply turn tail, fade out their torpedoes, and try to get the torpedo off myself. Torpedoes off, save ammo, let's move in. Normal formation. M4 is stopped flooding, but rudder issues are going to be an issue. Smoke up until we can get back in range. M4 is going to lose a lot of speed trying to turn. Fortunate, that's something I can deal with. At this range, by the time that we all go torpedo avoidance mode, I think we drop speed. What's our cruising speed? 18.8 knots, that works. Perfectly good for me. 18.8 knots. Slowing down should make dodging torpedoes a lot easier. You gonna dodge that torpedo? You don't even have to dodge that torpedo. Are you gonna dodge those torpedoes though? That is the real question. This is the type of situation where you have to full turn into those torpedoes to live. Ooh, nope, still took a torpedo. Really thought I could get you out of that one. You guys are going to detach. Actually, all of you are going to detach. You guys are going to keep going. Keep it going. Try and dodge torpedoes. Try not to actually get hit this time. Like the M2 decided to be. M2, are you dead? M2 might be dead, but she did bait a lot of torpedoes, and by a lot, I mean every single torpedo they had. All I have to do is increase the, or decrease the range between us, and I should be able to get it going. Let's have, I feel like the M2 is going to die, so since she has the torpedo range, we're going to have her try and also open up aggressively. A couple more torpedoes are inbound, luckily we should be dodging those pretty easily. Now the M2, I don't know if she's going to be able to get away. She did. Alright, M2 just fired her own torpedo, I assume directly at the rattlesnake. That's perfect. Let's have these guys drive right in. There's another one back here that I didn't even realize was there. You are basically out of ammo, out of options. You don't have a lot to do. I'm gonna try and go for the rattlesnake back here. M2's dead. You guys are getting picked off. This rate, just open fire. You targeting that, go aggressive. You continue to try and engage. You're going too slow, you need to go faster. Torpedo away. Back to save. Rattlesnake wasn't a turn. The only way I think I can sink her is potentially going after her. And 4, I'm going to have her keep going straight. I don't know where that torpedo is. That my torpedo? It's not going anywhere. These are single tubes, so they're reloading relatively quick. I don't know if I'm going to survive long enough for it to matter. I have been fired at. Relentless is just fired at the M2, which is already dead, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, there's the torpedoes. M4 looks like she's going to be even dusted enough, just aggressive at, honestly, whatever you can get your torpedoes off at, because you're probably not going to make it very far in life. You start turning away. And I don't think any of these ships are unfortunately going to live very long. So the only thing I can do is try and ram. I don't think I'm going to be able to now. Unfortunate, but yeah, these ships, they were just not meant to fight in this capacity. And I realize that now. It's unfortunate, but something I will learn from. Also the fact that these destroyers are getting engaged without, there we go, there's one torpedo. They're getting engaged without having any chance to really do anything. That torpedo is going to miss drastically. At this point, you are pretty much dead. You're just shooting at whatever you can. Again, these destroyers were supposed to be part of a task force, and yet for some reason the game decided that they should be fighting other destroyers by themselves. So, as much as I'd love to have multiple purpose destroyers, this is usually the reason why I don't. Because the game doesn't understand multiple purpose destroyers. It thinks one is equal to another. As we can see here, it is clearly not. You're sinking fast. And the battle. We saved the 27 from, I don't know, I guess some way or another. We did take 2 losses, unfortunately. Pretty quick loading time. Unfortunate, but they were only the mine layer ships, which are made pretty quickly. I think to combat that, I'm going to have to go order some more destroyers of my own. I already have a bunch ordered. However, they are a lot of... Oh no, they are the V1s. Okay, well, because we do have a bunch of destroyers building, but I think we probably build a couple more, because clearly I'm going to be losing a lot of destroyers. Let's just build 6 more. Plop them into Kiel, I think. Actually, most of these are already going to be in Kiel. In the case, let's put these bad boys in. Let's just put them in Emden. Good enough. Meanwhile, that's the end of that turn. Our light cruisers aren't doing anything. I would have loved my light cruisers to find those destroyers, but I guess that's just not going to happen. Do I have any more destroyers that might get picked off? Pairing. Send the light cruisers home. Into Kiel, I think. And hopefully nothing else gets sniped. Alright, well, we have some more transports, which, thanks to the new update, we actually should be sinking a lot more of them, yes. Before, when we found 6 or 7 8 transports, we would sink 2, usually at max. But now we're sinking quite a bit of them. And we're doing some port damage, which should be hopefully affecting, yes. They are losing, that's 10, 15 transports. Oh, sorry, hold on, that's even more. 15, 19, 21, and I've only lost 5. So they lost 21 transports, and it does affect you a lot more, because as I'm sure you can see here, in finances, even though we had 5% increase from 89, so it should have been putting us at, well, it's almost 6%. So it should have been probably around, because we were 89 before, like 94-ish, 95. Or we're 91, so 2 transports was like 4% of my capacity. The fact that they've lost around 20 or over 2 turns means that their GDP is probably tanking. Or at least their growth or something like that. It is most likely tanking, which is what I am planning on. In the meanwhile, we are 1 turn away from getting our conquest off. We have a lot of battles that we have to deal with. First off, we have submarine against a light cruiser with no anti-submarine capability. I don't know if that's going to help the U1. Let's see. Alright, U1 does get a little bit of damage off, but takes the damage itself. What else do we have? We have an ambush. My destroyers, again, the really bad ones. Against a light cruiser, 27 knots. She can catch me, especially my mine layers. Again, these ships are really not supposed to be engaging. The fact they're engaging is highly disappointing. In fact, what I might do is I might find all of these ships that are all these mine layer ships and just put all of them off of Bing something else, because clearly, yeah, I'm going to put them on defend, because them being on in-bing is not working. It is not working whatsoever. I'm going to put all of these ships, maybe just mostly the destroyers. Well, no, actually we'll keep just these guys on defend. And none of these ships are supposed to be doing anything yet. We have a battle, which is a BroSilly cruiser, which is supposed to be fighting, and a T1 class, which is not supposed to be fighting. It's probably going to come down to just the Falk to do most of the fighting. And then a convoy, where we have a transport, so I will have to defend that against the town. Any other battles that I don't know of anywhere? There's a military conflict. Is that for me? No, it's for Suriname or something. A bunch of US stuff. Nothing else. Conquest, convoy, ambush, battle. Alright, let's do this convoy. Haven't had any big fleet battles yet because it's only escorts that are out, despite these guys being here. You know what? It's probably time for me to... Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, I think just like the Germans in real life, I currently don't have the capability, at least I don't think, to engage these ships. I don't know if this fleet would... Well, it might do well, actually. Alright, we'll take a chance. We'll put one of them on sea control. Hopefully that helps a bit. And we'll take this convoy battle. Let's defend our transports yet again. Okay. See if I can actually pull this off. My cruisers seem to be same size. I may outnumber them in destroyers, but I don't really trust them because my destroyers are garbage. They will definitely be I'm desperately needing some refits. I assume the enemy is straight ahead of me, as if I speed up a little bit, the transports are going to turn directly around. Let's have these guys start scouting forward. The M5 is a lot slower. Foreman is also pretty slow. This is just unfortunately gonna have to be how it is. Make sure to put these guys on save. I'm gonna have not the corpsman, the corpsman. They relatively close to the transports. Destroyers can go scout a bit. Too much though. You get a 30 times speed option, but it has dropped down now. I'm going to fall back a bit because I don't know if they're running away from me. They might be trying to engage me. Not entirely sure. Make sure that I actually do screen. Send the M5 back, since she's kind of slow. I'll turn the T-22 and the Comar on the rounds. M5 is going to go back and I'm going to protect the transports on that flank, just in case there's something over there. I'm not seeing anything so far. I mean, he's coming from northwest, which is over there somewhere. They might be running away from me. There is a good chance that they might be running away from me. No, they are not running away from me. Okay. So here's the enemy light cruiser, the town. 3 masts, pretty simple. Looks exactly like my Emden class, but British. No. Good to know. Alright. She's 27 knots, so very fast. However, she probably sacrifices armor. Compared to my fighting... Let's see. Well, actually, light cruiser doesn't have that much more armor. However, we are fighting against 5.8s, which don't really pen. Well, up close they do pen. You know, actually, I mean, that ship is somewhat dangerous. So let's actually go send the M5 and the T-22. Go see if we can't get a torpedo score on that. We drop down to 3 times speed. No, I'm okay with 5 times speed for now. We've taken a hit already. Let's smoke up so they can't see us. The 22 smoke up as well. The M5 is going to bring up the rear. 22 is going to try to engage. Make sure that we turn off that torpedo, have the corpsman continue. Hopefully the 22 is not spotted. At the very least that we bait some torpedoes so we can a little further in. Okay, I think at this range we can start opening up with our torpedo. Okay, torpedo away. 22 is going to run away now. Torpedo of the town is coming toward the 22. Going to miss. Our torpedo is probably going to pass by. Yeah, pass by the aft. Oh, well, to the flooding hit, which is not great for the 22. But second of all, there's a bunch of torpedoes, and one just veered my way. It's not great. And one just veered this way, which is not good, because that's where I'm going. Might just have to weave right between it. Okay. 22 is unfortunately not looking very good. So if we can get one more torpedo off before we sink, that would be fantastic. Corpsman's coming back up. Sorry, the Cormoran. Potentially another torpedo fight. Yes, another torpedo has been fired. 22 is falling back. I don't suppose I'm going to get the transport killed, am I? No. Maybe that torpedo might hit something. Town's taking a bunch of hits and is currently flooding. The 22 is just going to run away at this point. Don't have much use for her. She's out of torpedoes, and her 3-inch gun isn't going to do a lot here. The 7-inch gun should be going to town. Literally. M5 is going to wait to smoke up until it closes the range. The torpedo is going to make magic. She fired a bunch of torpedoes already. That's actually good. That was kind of what I wanted. Okay. Town's turning. What is that? What is this starboard? Never know. I'm sorry. I'm completely not versed in the sea talk. Okay, we're gonna try and turn to starboard. Gets both 7-inch firing. There we go. It's a flooding hit. And how I do have to turn pretty a lot with both guns firing. We do have a range of around 10 kilometers accurately. 5 kilometers. We are within that range, so we can turn to whatever side this is. The M5 is going to smoke up, so we don't get slaughtered immediately. The town is actually faster, which is not good. In that case, M5, you're just going to be a scouting platform. Cormoran, keep firing. We both 7-inch guns opening up. Okay, I think we put main guns and secondary guns. No more torpedoes in the magic, so I don't have to worry about her. We fired our torpedo. That's not what I wanted you to do, but I guess you've done it. The T-22 is no longer flooding. Still pretty damaged. I'll have her just start coming back around slowly. The magic just takes a couple hits and should be dead. M5 is getting caught up a bit. We're on, moving a little bit more. Okay, engine damage on the M5. M5, it's about time for you to start disengaging. Cormoran, you've done a decent bit of damage on the town. Really enough, I would say. He's coming back around though. M5 is running away. He has fixed her engines. Can I fight the magic? Magic is got a lot of 2-inch ammo, which will go through me, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it will absolutely go through me, so I will lose this fight. I will try, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose the fights. Let's try and bait the destroyer away so that the Cormoran can have a 1v1. Fair and square. So firing, we are grossly outmatched in terms of speed by the town, so if she wants to run away, she can. I'll smoke up so that she has to come back if she wants to hit me accurately. If I was just going to come back around, as is the Comoran. 22, rolling back up very slowly. There is the town. She's walking right back into range, which is beautiful. Have the M5 basically continue on her course. 22, stay your course. Fourth range, 4.7. Town is somewhere close to that range. We have all guns targeting the town, though we are taking the hits. Interesting. The 7-inch was not the play. We are flooding a lot. We're turning away a bit then. I thought we would have this in the bag, but it looks like they were really not getting it in the bag. Turn our attention. Torpedoes destroyed. Turn our attention to the magic. Can't hurt that light cruiser apparently. She's too fast. Maybe we can get the magic. But we are currently getting pummeled from... Really? We're getting pummeled from 8.4 kilometers pretty accurately. Which should not be something happening in this time period. Is it just because I'm so slow? At this point, we don't have many more torpedoes. I mean, the 22, yeah, the 22 doesn't even have torpedoes either. Might just have to fall back. We have torpedoes on the Comoran, but we're gonna have to draw in the town if I want any of that to happen. F5 is just gonna screen. Pretty much what I'm gonna have happen here. 22 is just gonna start falling back, just in case that they sneak past me. Come around, smoke up 2. Sometimes speed. I'm gonna start falling back. 5 also come back. 22 is gonna make your way back to the convoy. Not to have you guys collide. And 5 actually might get hit in crossfire. Hopefully not. I'm surprised that this town has the range to shoot me. And accurately nonetheless. She has a surprising amount of accuracy. You're rocking trained, and I'm also rocking trained though. We don't have enough. We don't nearly have enough ammo on any of these ships. We're going to need a major refit. I think main guns on that. No. Main guns. Secondaries. Nope. Hold on. Main guns. Secondaries. There we go. 1% chance to hit. She has 6.6. Well, as much as I would love to do this, it looks like we're going to lose this. So, as I love to do, I'm going to cheat the game and click the end battle button. Perfect. Nothing lost. I'll take that as a win. Alright, well, yeah, I have no idea how to explain that story-wise, but I don't care. I'm playing a game to have fun, so I will. These guys are all going to be slaughtered by this light cruiser. There's nothing I can do but bomb rush it. I've tried to run away. We have figured out that does not work. Let's rush it. Alright. Let us... They are north. We are... Are we heading north? I'm entirely sure. Let's have the... I think, yeah, we'll have them all. And it's relatively 2 groups. Put them all in save, save. Well, actually, no, they fire torpedoes way before I want them to. I want aggressive and aggressive, because I assume most of these guys will die pretty soon. Tight and tight. Enemy... I said north. I don't know if we're sailing north at the moment. It's kind of more west. Oh, okay, but they are there. Okay, we're gonna have... Let's see, they're opening up. Not yet. Smoke these guys up. opened up as well. They haven't opened up at us. Now they've opened up at us. Why are you guys doing 0 knots? Keep going. Alright, I forgot how fast this ship is. She's actually going to outpace my destroyers because of how slow they are. If we can, fire torpedoes. Oh, okay. Can we get out of the way of that? Yes, we can. Okay. That's a lot of torpedoes, which we can pretty safely avoid, I think. We fired a torpedo of our own. 27 might take some damage. No, it might be the M6 actually. Well, maybe. No, we got away scot-free. They also got away scot-free though. M7, you're detach, just chase it. P27, keep going. Fire a torpedo. M7 is taking a bit of damage, which is not great. 27, you still have ammo, so I'm going to keep you on the course. Still going 10 times speed, which is kind of funny. Following the ship back to the other destroyer, who has fired all their torpedoes. I assume that was the big salvo. Or maybe he wasn't. Maybe this the Topaz is about to get hit by a bunch of friendly torpedoes. We don't know. We're going to put you guys back on off. We don't fire torpedo at the really inopportune time. Oh, speaking of the opportune time. The Topaz is coming right toward us. I really like how that target's looking. If we could... Okay, we did fire the torpedo. Did you fire torpedo? No, that makes sense. Torpedo, okay. You good? M7, you are not looking good, but I don't have any other choice. You have to just get through. Seems to be turning back around, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. The M3 is fine. However, it did take conning tower damage. I'm now going to split off the M3 and have her sail forward as kind of a distraction, smoking her up. And you fired a torpedo when you weren't supposed to. Okay, good to know. That wasn't supposed to happen. Speaking of people with torpedoes, you have a torpedo and I want you to use it. There it goes. Doesn't really matter anymore. M6 still has her torpedo. I'm going to detach you from the formation. You're just going to continue to fly, basically. You're out of torpedoes. You're useless to me. Pretty much. You are not out of torpedoes. Keep going. That torpedo could be good. And yet she seems to be too fast for the torpedoes that I'm launching at her. Getting too fast. I don't know if I can dodge that. Yeah, no, that's it on this T-27. It's unfortunate, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. Where did that torpedo come from? Is that the one that you fired? How fast are these torpedoes? Speed. Here is speed. 32.5 knots. Yeah, the freaking Topaz is almost as fast as the dang torpedo. I wonder that we're failing to get there. T-27, you're probably just try and not die. I know it's a big ask, but try not to die. The fact that, oh god, you guys are taking a lot of damage. You're my torpedo one too. Okay, aggressive, turn, you need to turn the frick out of there too. Fire that torpedo, please, please fire the torpedo. No, why didn't you fire your torpedo? I'm out of torpedoes. That's actually it. I don't think there's any possible way for me to win. We fired every torpedo we had, except for the T-25, who refused to fire at the end. And now it's pretty much over. All we can do is rush it and try to desperately shoot it to death. Though I doubt that's going to happen. We've done a bit of damage, but again, I doubt it's going to happen. Like anything's going to happen here. You're almost ready to smoke again. If I can smoke you up before you die, please. Okay, smoked. Try and live. You won't be able to do anything. You can smoke. Try and smoke. Stay alive. Dies anyway. Sad. We hide behind the smoke over here. And no more torpedoes. I don't think we're going to do much, but just damage this thing with my 3-inch guns. I think it's pretty much over. I don't think there's much I can do. Both of you guys are M class, so you cannot run away from this thing. How fast can it go? 24 knots. Well, technically, A5. The M7 could run away. The M3 could not. That's whatever. I'm just gonna have them farm rush in. I don't think, unfortunately, there's much else I can do. M7 flooding heavily, too heavily. Stop. Not to die. Doesn't matter. Look. We're about to run out of ammo. Going for the ram. We're gonna miss. She's too fast. I can't catch her. Unless she runs away from me. Like that. If I don't get shot to death in the next 3 seconds, I actually might be able to somewhat have a chance. Going 20 knots, she's going 21. No, she's gonna outrun me. Alright, stop all speed. Try not to flood out. It's probably too late though. Yeah. Unfortunate. That is just not a battle that was supposed to happen. Those ships were not supposed to be out of port. But they were. Very sad. Well, with that sad defeat, let's go to the battle, which might be winnable. Though I'm not super encouraged by the performance of our last Breslau. Unfortunately, our ships don't seem to be too terribly good. I was hoping for better crew training, but it seems like I did not manage to get better crew training than the British. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's see, they're light cruisers. Mine are 20 mil. Theirs are 40 mil. That's probably why we're losing these battles. Destroyers, 6.8. Mine, 4.2. Yeah, their stuff just out. It's better in every possible way. However, this is a 30 knot destroyer, so if I really wanted to, I could run away. Technically. Alright, let's do this. I again think I'm going to get shredded by 5-inch guns. It might be worth just run away in this weather. We'll see. I'm going to put torpedoes on tight, or actually just off. I'm going to turn all this off. I'm going to have the T-24 probably scout ahead. Go straight ahead. Full speed. Do full speed straight ahead. Perfect. Let's see where we get with this. But northwest, that's kind of where we're headed. Hard to see anything. I'm hoping that T-24, since she's such a small ship, doesn't instantly get torpedoed into oblivion. That way I can use her to spot. Hopefully torpedo whatever is out there. Alright, there's a ship. Does she see us? Is she opening fire? It does not seem like it. She has not spotted me, supposedly. Come over here. Let's smoke you up and get directly toward that ship. I want to sink it. I want to sink one of these bad boys. Light cruiser, head directly toward it. Well, no, keep heading this direction because she's probably... Barracuda is probably going to run away from the destroyer once she sees it. There it is. In 2.7 kilometers, keep turning. Go on... Now if I go on save, she's just going to instant fire. I'm going to get as close... Whoa! Hello, torpedo. Aggressive fire. Torpedo out. T-24, run away. Just go south. We're gonna meet back up with the Falk. Torpedo. Looks not great. Yeah, that torpedo's gonna sail off into the darkness, unfortunately. Once it curves. It actually might have a chance of even hitting the destroyer. No. 24 might be gone. Let's see. The Falk, on the other hand, still going. Very slowly. That is a torpedo incoming that I probably should have seen. I don't think I can save the T-24 from it. I don't think turning is going to... Okay, we're going to try turn. Full turn. See what happens. It does save it barely. Just barely, though. Heading kind of toward the Falk. Let's have Falk maneuver a little bit, just in case. The Barracuda is still visible, not taking any damage. 24 is unfortunately looking not great. Still flooding. Stable. Let's have the T-24, since she's still technically faster. Turn back around. Go that way. Try and keep spotting the Barracuda. That way the Falk can keep on firing. That destroyer's a bit obnoxious. That's torpedo, which shouldn't be an issue. Nope, there it goes. The destroyer might be a bit annoying. I'm hoping not, though. 24 took a hit, but it's still fine. Run away a little bit. Well, gee, Barracuda running away? Yes. But this destroyer is not. Destroyer straight ahead, get it. If you can shoot that destroyer, oh, I forgot there's 2 destroyers. But I think the Barracuda is too far away for me to do anything. However, this destroyer, much easier kill, I say. Shouldn't be going very fast because it's a small ship in a storm. So in theory, the Falk should have a somewhat decent chance to hit it. In theory. A very good theory. You smoke up. Stop being spotted. Oh, that's a torpedo. We might have to, okay, immediately smoke up. How bad is the flooding? Pretty bad. Burn, is it deadly? It's not deadly. This is a battle I cannot win. I have to admit, my ships are unfortunately not very well built in this case. Everything the British has made is so much better than what I have. Which, to be fair, I didn't build these ships to be good, I built them to be cool. And like kind of story friendly. However, that's not really working so well for me right now. I was just going to keep retreating. We should probably be getting the end battle button anytime. This is rather unfortunate. I suppose understandable. Seem to be getting away somewhat decently, though they are catching up to the 24. I don't know if they meant to. No, wait, no. No, they're going after the, Yeah, I don't even know if they see the 24. I think they're going after the Falk. Aggressively fire torpedoes, so if they get close enough, hopefully it'll ward them away. Force. Hopefully we can get away. Don't know if we can. I'm gonna pray. Seem to be someone managing it. I think the T-24 is pretty much scot-free at this point, despite how close the other destroyers are. I think she's pretty much ready to go. No, she's not. The Barracuda has caught on. And I think is about to start making quick work. Has she spotted? No, she's still not been spotted. We'll keep turning away then. I think the Barracuda is accidentally chasing T-24 and she doesn't know it. Oh no, they spotted the T-24. Unfortunate, but potentially... Yeah, they lost sight of it. The potential good thing. That was the lost sight of the Falk. I think at least the Falk we can get out. T-24 is practically... Yeah, T-24 is being chased. I don't know if I can get her out. Maybe. I think the Falk's pretty much scot-free now. The T-24 is in a bit of danger. And again, I see the Barracuda. She is... Yes, she's chasing. She can't see, but she's still chasing. She did spot me, and that's probably going to be it. There's a destroyer right over there. I'll do what I can, but I have no aft gun, so all I can do is waste their torpedoes, I guess. Woke up, maybe we get away. Yes, they lost sight of me. The Falk is pretty much, I think, safe to say, safe. The T-24 that's in danger now. As the Barracuda... Oh, I can end the battle. Just say that we got lost in the storm. Alright, well that was the end of that turn. We took L after L after L. I think I'm going to probably refit my ships. I mean, let me go next turn really quick. But I don't think I have many ships to refit at this moment. They're all either repairing at sea or in battle. Or building. Well, actually I do have a bunch of... Hold on, I have a bunch of T ships over here. Oh no, but they're all like different ports. Like over here. They're laying mines and such. Doesn't really help me whatsoever. So I do need to refit a bunch of those, or at least just stop using those. Hopefully that they all get shot to death pretty much. These guys back on in Bing, because I don't think any of them are actually in the by the English Channel, which is where they're mostly getting shot to death. The Marines seem to be doing decently. That's probably the Emdens that are doing better. And just order more decent destroyers, because I haven't even seen these guys fight yet, so 6 more, please. Put them in Kiel, because we need them up here. I can find them. Are they here yet? Yes, they are. Hopefully we get those out soon. 7 months each. However, if we're going through types, 2 months until a whole slew of V1 destroyers are done. They will be spawning in Emden and Kiel. Which is perfect. I'll actually have some decent destroyers. Alright, next turn. Surprisingly enough, France is actually asking for a peace treaty. Which I suppose is fair enough. It was never my intention to fight them, plus they didn't have that many ships, so... where did I get all these victory points? Oh, I must have just sank a ton of their convoys. I will agree. Let's sink a couple more British convoys, actually. That's all 5 sank. That's beautiful. Their economy must be collapsing at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, on top of those 5, it's an additional, let's see, 8, 12, 17. Oh yeah, and then France lost 8, 11, yeah, 15. France probably couldn't take it. Oh, we also took Dahomey. That's okay. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's okay. I also finally, Tonga, finally got the port all the way up here, which is going to greatly help in logistics and such. We have an ambush, which is again destroyers. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where all these T whatever the heck are coming from. Are they all in here? No, these are V's. Where are the T's coming from? Are they coming from here? No. Where are these destroyers that you keep finding? Are they here? Oh, those are the mine layers. I did put a T1 or T class in every port, but the fact that they keep getting found is annoying. That is potentially probably not going to be great. These aren't apparently very good at doing anything. Convoy, okay. I think what I need to do is save most of this for next episode, and in the meanwhile just go refit a bunch of my ships to have more ammo, because I clearly don't have enough ammo. I don't think I'll be refitting every ship, just the ships that I notice have this issue. Now I don't know if these will have the issue, but considering that everything else has been having the issue, I think the T1s and the M1s I'm just going to let die off. I'm not going to build any more of them. So if they keep dying, it's not my issue necessarily. I'll probably just start auto-resolving them because they don't really do anything. Now the V1 though, we have revealed that we desperately need to upgrade this, even though we've never seen it fight. So first of all, speed. We'll call this, so we had the V1 before. Let's go with the Z1. Z1. Let's make it maybe a little bit bigger. 1100. Torpedoes can go a little bit bigger. We had 20 inch, I thought. Never mind. Let's grab a radio on it. Coincidence, a reload. Let's just start upgrading it. We'll make this my de facto mine. Okay, never mind. It's actually way too heavy. Okay, how far up? Okay, let me go crop 3. Only increases the price. I go 200 before it gets longer? Yes, I can. Turbines. Box 2, that gives me a lot of space. Lovely. I think electric's technically better. Where is flash fire chance? Do I even care? Like 2%. Oh no, I'm looking for maneuverability. Where, hold on, I can't remember where maneuverability is. Did they change it? Where's maneuverability? Hold on, am I losing it? Hull? Placement? Turning? I might just, I might be, jeez. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna say I might be cooked at the moment. 167, 174. Okay, so technically Electrohydra is better. The reason I'm cooked is because I only record these at night. Because why else would I record them ever, you know? Let's get Corday for the extra range. Do I need the extra pen? No, probably not. The Pickrick would be nice though. Let's grab some mines. That's up armor. Well, I guess no up armoring. That's totally fine. Bit of this would be nice. Here we go. Bounce it out a bit, just pretty much max those out. 3-inch guns, it would be nice to increase the range a bit. Can I just like 10% it? 10% reload, 4.8 seconds, we're up to 6 kilometers. Somewhat worth it. Somewhat worth it. Range can get up a little bit, speed can go up a little bit more, range more, bulkheads, more, maybe double hull so they can take a torpedo. I'm maxing these guys out at this point. And this is probably good to go. Let's just add, I guess, I don't even know what else to add. Maybe more deck if I can fit it. Okay, let's... maybe not that much then. There we go. The much better Z1 class destroyer. Technically the same makeup. This was supposed to be 20-inch torpedo, but apparently we don't have those researched yet, even though I thought we did. And you know what? I forgot the one thing I was supposed to do, which was increase shells. The one thing I was supposed to do. Let's decrease, I guess, 4 belts, and decrease. Need the minesweeper. Let's go with light shells. I mean, light shells penetration still good enough. Let's go with that then. All that armor that I just gave away back. There we go. Perfection. And this is the most beautiful ship you've ever seen, the Z1. With the extra shells, which is what I came here for. Let's increase shells. More chance to blow up, but that's not my issue. Now, we are at 20 million. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, something's wrong. I went too fast. We might have to make a slightly different version of the ship. I almost made a 20 million cost freaking... Oh, no, hold on. Z1, 33, 32. Why are you so expensive suddenly? Why is it so expensive? Is it turbines? Can't scroll. There we go. Is it the aux engine? What is so expensive about you? Expensiveness, fuel, engine boilers? Actually, engine boilers is the most expensive thing. Second thing is fuel. Just reduce the range again. Keep that. Is it because I went so much bigger? I guess we can keep it smaller then. Electric 1 gives me more space. Go back to semi-balanced, I think, gives me a tiny bit more money. Oh, it's because we went from crop 1 to crop 3. No, it's not. What? So confused. Was it the bulkheads? Anti-flood? Was it really just this that made it so much more expensive? I'm so confused. So you can drop to coal. Drop the price a bit. Drops the everything else too though. I'll pay a little bit more money. Was it just this? No. Man, I don't really know what did it, but something definitely got expensive fast. Jeez. Alright, well maybe maybe it's the radio. No, not even the radio. Mines. Not the mines. I don't know, could be the armor. I'm not entirely sure whatsoever what's going on here. Not entirely sure whatsoever what is happening. But honestly, it's not my problem. Not my issue, not my problem. There, 13 mil. Why did I even change? I'm not entirely sure. I go 32.5? That works. Alright, the actual Z class, that's not 20 million. Because my previous one was 5.6, so the fact that this is 20 is ridiculous. I'm willing to accept 14, not 20 mil. 14's already pushing it. Anyway, so that's the new Z one. So I'll stop building the V, the T, and the M. Next up is the BroSilly. You need to be so much better at your job than you are. You are so incredibly bad at your job. 7-inch I just don't think is going to cut it. I think we might have to drop down to like 6-inch or something. It looks good on the ship. But god damn, it's bad. Actually, you know what I could do? Is just increase length. 10. That gives me much more range in the secondaries, which is already nice. Torpedoes, still just 20 inchers. I already have good reload, better turning. Radio, mines. Do I need mines? Really? I guess I have the space for it, but let's go with would I die? That makes sense. Capped. Some more protection on here because you were getting shot to death quite a lot. Quite a lot. Make this all work. More bulkheads, more range, more speed. Ideally, 21.5 works just fine for me. We got all the torpedoes, right? Yes. Need to beef this thing up a lot more because holy moly, it's not doing very good. Couple more twos, that works. Okay, I don't need all that range, that's for sure. Got the range. What else can I even do? I guess, yeah, I'll just keep that. Capped works. Armor, that's what I need. Give me all of the armor. 5.2. Let's bring this to like 3.6. Like 4.8. Let's just go more main deck. Let's go 1. Grab like a 2.2, 2.3, and a 4.3. Overweight. 2.4 and make this 2.1 or something. You know, make it 1.4. There you go. Max this out. Maybe not max this out, but like a 4.6 and then max this out. 6. 5.1. Your deck is alright. Actually, this deck needs to go down. There we go. It's a bit 4 heavy, which isn't great. So I can drop this down even more to like a 1.2 into like a 2.9. It's a bit 3.2. 3.3. That's definitely better. Maybe a 4 even? No. 3.7. There you go. Less than 5% is more than enough for me. Just up this until it's too much. There we go. Okay. 7-inch gun, 18-second reload. I'll keep it for now. I'm just hoping that the armor is going to keep the... This would be the new Breslau, Strasbourg. Strasbourg works. Alright, those are my ships. They're not refits, because I don't like refitting ships. It gets annoying. But we'll just have to phase out the other ships at some point. got them all. And so I will be ordering, let's just go with, I think, right off the bat, 20 Z-class destroyers and 10 Strasbourgs. You know what? No, we'll do 20 as well. I think we can afford it. Yeah, we can afford it. We're very over in terms of repairing though. I take it back. Let's go suspend some of those ships that I just started building. Where are they? V's, Stettin, Breslau, Scharnhorst, Sturflinger, V1. Here they are. I think I also have to go rename. Yeah, these are all the V again. Alright, I'll have to go rename them. Hold on. Alright, I have fixed this all up. They are now the Z1 through 20. They shall, I think, on top of the Strasbourgs, they shall all be suspended. Does that help? Yes, it does. These will all be suspended for now until the end of the war because we can't apparently afford it. We'll just let these other ships build up. And yeah, because we have quite a few ships building. And some of those are like battleships as well. 13 months and a couple battle cruisers. Not to mention that we have repairing ships somewhere. Never mind, we have no ships repairing. They all died. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad to see it. Really glad to see it. Alright. Well, I think that's probably going to end the episode here. Thanks again, everyone, so much for watching. And I look forward to all these big battles coming up. I'm sure they will be super close, and I definitely won't lose every ship. Also, apparently I need to go down here. Do I actually? No, that's Libya. Never mind. I don't need to go down there. I need to go over here. Tonga. 8,000 tons. I don't even have that much. I don't know. I'll just go send some stuff down there. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright, yeah, bye-bye.